Greetings, fellow beings. We're live. We are also at a milestone. All thanks to each and every one of you. That's right. Milestone 25K. 25K. Amazing stuff. So stoked. Very, very exciting. Loving it. Well, let's say hi to each and every one of you because, again, thank you. Thanks to all of you. Everybody that's here, everybody who's watching on the replay, just everybody. Judy, one of the longest supporters here. Thank you, my friend. Liberty Hall's cat, of course. Hanging with Erica and Ralph. Hello, Erica. Hope you're feeling better. Weatherman. Checking you out over on the green machine. We got Putin's cat. That's right. And Tom F is here. That's right. Miss Pico Cafe. How's it going? Let's see. A few other folks rolled in the door early. Like Bimo Beta on the green machine. And let's see who else rolled through the door. Oh, FKHC 2005. SFXF 314 Sabertooth Raptor. And let's see, lots of folks out there today. Joseph A is in the house. What's going on, Joseph A? 11 Alphas here. Good morning to you. Let's see, Staccato DDS. Good morning, sir. Let's see, what else do we have? We have Al Humphreys from across the pond in the land of the warmth. A little warm over there right now. Ruby Hoove, good morning to you. Thanks for being here, dear. OC Dobbins in the house, of course, and our favorite polar bear, Snortapoopus Cuber. That's right. Let's get to the banner. Boom. Hello, everybody. Hello. I just want to say thanks again. 25,000 subscribers and a little bit of change, courtesy of all of my wonderful friends on Twitter who shared out the post to get me over that 25K hump. And thanks to all of you who are here right now. And those of you watching on the replay and those of you watching years from now. There was a moment where I said 25,000 subscribers. So thanks for that. I appreciate it. Onward and upward, we can only hope. The lovely Ruby Hoove gives a Culture Casino membership. Thank you for that. I appreciate the generosity. Our good friend, last call with Troy Pacelli, been a member for 21 months, but doesn't show up for some reason, on my side of the screen. It says, Culture's been bringing some good news this week. I have. You know, some rumors, but they're pretty well-founded rumors, so there's that. Film Watcher, what's going on? Megalopolis trailer, yeah, they had to pull it out because they had fake quotes in it. Not a good look. It's almost like they're trying to sabotage a certain historical filmmaker. Strange. Cynthia Carter. Good day. Hope you're doing well. We got Butter Biscuit 92 in the house as well. And Dr. Megatron. How's it going, Dr. Megatron? I think I already said hi to Liberty Hall's cat, but I'm going to do it again anyway. And Mark Fields. Hello, you gorgeous people. Well, there's some positive vibes right off the bat. Thank you for that. We do have a gorgeous audience, the best one on YouTube, as far as I'm concerned. We've got John Gibson out there in the audience, too. Good to see you, John. And, of course, Penny. Penny was over on Loki's channel. I saw her. Hey, Hampton. Hope you're doing well. Good morning. Q2 Cast TV, hello. And the Amazing Six is here to say hello, friends. That's right. Liberty Hall's cat gives 5 Culture Casino memberships. Holy cow, the generosity. The audience is just amazing. The audience is gifting. That's right. Look at all the names. Going green. I love it. Aov is here. Good to see you. We got Set Like Gaming in the house. Little coffee. Little culture. That's right. Critizable the Rainbow Knight. Prismatic Paladin reporting for duty. And the amazing Hoove. What's up, Hoove? Hope you're doing well. Jay. The best number in the alphabet. Can't live without Jay. Culture, the only casino you need to spend your money at. There you go. Save your money. That's right. Seriously. You're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. And their attempt to take out the middle class. Trinoculus P. A lot of people are not watching that mess, especially after the debunking that was done on the fact check around that certain project they keep attributing to the Orange Man. What's up, Animation Critic? Great to see you, my friend. We got Morgan King in the house as well. Awesome, awesome. Good to see you, Morgan. Jonas is here? No. Is Jonas here? I don't know. The Gaming Dude is here, of course. Of course, of course. And Randall Orser, my friend from Canada. We actually got lots of friends from Canada. I mean, you guys are all great. You are. Frank's here. Look at all these wonderful people. Thank you for the help to get to 25K. Jimbo, thank you for hanging out over on the Green Machine. I appreciate it. TNT Mars, greetings from Atlanta. Good morning to you. We got just great people on the Green Machine this morning. Thank you for that. Who else is out there in the world? Theliato is. That's right. We got to get started, though. I got to stop chatting. You guys, you'll forgive me if I jump into the news, right? We get back to this and the amazing gifting that has been happening this morning. All right. Is that okay, Jonathan Conroy? What do you think? Lord Thondar? And, of course, Kahuna Corey. Let's go. I agree. Here we go. It's the Red Dawn. Batman. What's up? Brandon, the anime guy. I know that guy. He's got a great channel. Peach Fan and good morning, dear. The Bat Cap. Let me do that properly. The Bat Cap. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. This is amazing. We're going to have a 25K celebration with Hobo Gandalf. Probably not this Saturday because I've got a high roller stream, but probably next Saturday. Does that sound good? I think it sounds good. Princess Fiona, hey! All right, everybody. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you're on, whatever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We don't have a terrible number of stories. We only have 16 in all, but we have some weird ones, like this one from Paramount. The merger is continuing. The Go Shop period extended, which is why we had the weird thumbnail today. It looks like Bronfman and his partners are bringing the offer to $6 billion. I don't know how that's going to be refused. I also don't know how Skydance will even try to match it, or if they even will. My expectation is they won't. Man, I wish Valiant Renegade was around to have this conversation with. But you get an extra 15 days on the allotted merger to explore another bid. A surprise last-minute offer from Bronfman may not be the only one. You know, the special committee of Paramount's board, which has been overseeing the sale process, acknowledged in a statement that Bronfman's proposal in hand and extended the Go Shop period for Bronfman only through September 5. Well, there you go. $6 billion. That's a superior proposal. We'll see what they do. If they go with the other one, then the fix is in, and I have some speculation on why. Not sure anybody's going to like it. Things happen like this over here. Lionsgate pulled the Megalopolis trailer. They did. And the story that came out last night, which is why it was already on the board this morning, it's gone because critic quotes were made up. I don't think they made them up. I think they were given these quotes, or they put something in there that was just a placeholder. But they issue an apology and say, we screwed up. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Not screwing up is extending the Lincoln Lawyer and giving it a season 3 premiere date. It looks like we're going to go back to seeing this show over on Netflix. It's going to be October 17th that it'll premiere. And, it's a halfway decent show, honestly, for, some of the stuff that are massive changes to the original character. But I think people can appreciate it for what it is and ignore, some of the other stuff in it. What they can't ignore is that I still think this is fishy, that James Gorman, who's still over at Morgan Stanley, is heading up the committee to replace him. By the way, wasn't this already supposed to have happened like 3 or 4 times now? Sounds like Iger's excited to get out of there. I would be too, because he's dragging the company into colossal failure after colossal failure, and he can't blame it on Chapek anymore. Nobody's going to believe it. Hmm. It seems like when you're in charge for a while, people start to realize you were the problem. Hmm. Speaking of problems, Alex Rodriguez shared a timely Instagram post after ex fiancee Jennifer Lopez files for divorce from Ben Affleck. That's right. They ended that in 2021, and, well, Benifer went back to being Benifer. So, yeah. And he went out and fired this Instagram post saying, "You either go one way or the other. You might as well be the one deciding the direction." Well, there you go. Look at that. You know, it's hard to feel bad for A-Rod. He's got tons of money, had a great life. He's got a easy gig on commentary. It's all wonderful. Then maybe he dodged a bullet or 10. I would say J-Lo doesn't have. I'd say J-Lo doesn't have a lot of luck in love, or maybe she's the problem. Alien Romulus is gonna continue to dominate the box office this weekend, much to the chagrin of the two other big films that are coming out that aren't really all that big. I mentioned this yesterday, but I don't think we're going to see much change in the order of operations as far as box office earnings. Just don't. What I didn't see coming was Chick-Fil-A launching a streaming service, but it does make sense because they are the major holder of the Trillium project in the Atlanta area, which is a set of studios that I've been reporting on for 3 years now. And it kind of makes sense why they went this direction. We'll see what happens with this. We'll also see what happens when the government reports 818,000 fewer jobs. That's right. They've been lying to us for a long, long time. And you know what? The Secretary of Commerce wasn't aware of this. Terrifying. Ford's shifting their electric vehicle strategy to low-cost pickups and commercial vans, which makes sense. And well, so much for the Green New flop. I mean, the Green New Deal. I mean, the Green Deal for automotives. Looks like they're canceling all the electric SUVs, trucks, and they're delaying the construction of the Tennessee plant. Whoa. We are looking at a question or two about what's happening with a glitch in some county website election reporting situation. You want to look this story up. You might want to do it yourself because I can't go into depth on it here on YouTube. Because even though this comes from the AP, a trusted source, I ain't taking any chances. We got Judy Woodruff apologizing for her extensive lies because she took first blush reporting from Axios and others that that the former president was working with the prime minister in Israel, which was a lie, a big one. Macy's swings to the second quarter profit, despite the fact that they have had weaker sales. This is leading everybody to speculate just how hollow these recent gains have been, because, well, you don't have a lot of customers showing up. They're just showing up for the deals. And if you're providing deals and you're getting closer and closer to your margin being zero, I should say, you probably aren't going to survive very long and or keep those profits coming. Macy's, Target, and others, that's what they've done to try to bring in the sales to maybe make Wall Street a little happier with them. On that note, we've got a bear story, so stick around. We're going to do that a little bit in bonus time, and then I'm going to get to all the generosity in the chat, because there's a lot of it. That's right. Boom. Hello. Still don't have the credits done. That's going to be a good problem. We got a new song for the credits and some other things, so look forward to that. We got a record number of members now, courtesy of all the generosity in the chat, which really does help me in the channel. Really, 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 really. So I want to say thank you for those of you who have been generous, keeping the lights on here. I appreciate it. All right, let's get to this bear story so we can have that done and I can get to saying hi to you and talking about some other stuff, because there's other stuff to talk about. Like this bear story. That's right. A father survives a bear attack inside his home in Oakhurst, California. That's right. He had to, shoo off a bar. A bar. Yep. Christopher Smith says he had no choice but to confront a bear over the weekend to save himself and his two babies. He says the bear broke into parents' home in Oakhurst. He was house sitting for them. What saved their lives Saturday night? For one, the father's swift action. Two, he says the placement of this washer dryer that were next to the back door porch gave him more time. He says after the fear passed, he thought, 2 babies, 4 dogs, how am I doing this? That was my last cognitive thought. I remember that very vividly. He believes it was the same bear terrorizing others in the neighborhood. It was even spotted near a lake, at a nearby lake. The first time he got the unexpected visit from the bear this past weekend was Friday night. He circled the house a couple of times and left the back porch alone. So that was good. Forgot about it, went to sleep. The next day, the bear showed up again. If it wasn't for my fiance telling me to move the washer dryer out in front of the laundry room door and the precious seconds that bought me would have really cost. His fiance said the idea came to her mind. So if there was movement while they were sleeping, they could hear it. She says, my biggest fear was like us being asleep and not being able to know, like when the bear came in. No kidding. So he saw the bear, obviously by the back porch door, thought to himself he only had a few seconds before the bear reached him. He says that at the time his 6 month old baby and toddler were home. He grabbed them and ran out. The best I could do is try, and I did. At one point, he says he fell and hurt his foot while fighting off the bear with a shovel, who was stuck in the laundry room. Wow. He says swung the shovel like a baseball bat and got him on the side of the head. Um, he says the bear knocked the shovel out of his hand. Whoa. Um, he grabbed his newborn and he just ran out of the house. This is a crazy story, right? Uh, as of right now, he and his fiance expressed that there is not a single change. Uh, they will chance maybe that they'll sleep there again, at least not for a long time. So, the California Department of Fish and Wildlife left a bear trap on the property and is planning to leave it out there for a few days. If caught, Fish and Wildlife will relocate the bear elsewhere. Wow, crazy stuff. There's your bear post for the day. Crazy stuff. All right. Let's get talking, folks, because I just want to say thanks again. I think I've said it 4 times now on the stream, but thank you for helping to get me to 25K. Onward and upward. We're in hot pursuit of, the great ones out there. We're going to catch Critical Drinker one day, maybe. I don't know. Probably not, but we're going to try. And, I'm getting closer to, some goals. So I want to say thanks. 25K is a big deal. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get to you. There's a lot of you in the chat. There's a lot of you being very generous, and I don't want to I don't want to miss the chance to say thank you to you. Well, we'll start first with the super chats and say another great thank you to Who for gifting a Culture Casino membership. That's generous. I appreciate it. SFXF314 Sabretooth Raptor for 5. Culture Casino Cash says, congratulations on 25K. Keep growing to 50K and beyond. That's right. Hopefully, like I said, Hobo Gandalf costume will be in tow for the end of the month. I think a week from this Saturday, we'll do our celebration stream. So I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you for that. Um, Staccato DDS with a generous $20, $20 in casino cash, Culture Casino Cash. Um, congrats on 25K. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate it. Your generosity is extraordinary, and I know everybody appreciates it. So, and thank you. I think 25K is that milestone that really will set off the next set of growth, because it took a little while to get here. YouTube is not liking me so much. So if you get a chance, be sure to watch the video. I actually set up a playlist of all of this year's videos for 2024, so that should help a lot. We got Ruby Who out there with more generosity today with a $2 Culture Casino Cash for congrats on 25K. And again, Staccato TDS for another 10 Culture Casino Cash says, I think the small rally in Diz stock is due to the announcement they're looking for a replacement. This is actually a great point for Bob. Yeah. Good job, Bob, for finally moving the stock up. Well, if he moves out, it might move the stock up. The question is, who are we getting? This is a conversation I tried to start a little bit with VR last night when I popped in there for a little while dinner was being finalized. But look, as long as it's not Dana Walden would be probably the worst possible decision. And Jonas, if you followed Jonas on Twitter, Jonas J. Campbell on Twitter, which you should, he posted that he thought, or what Grok thought of who would be chosen. One of the weird ones in there was Adam Silver. I don't know why anybody would think that. There must be some kind of conversation going on in the background that I'm not aware of. I think Josh Tomorrow was the one that most people are thinking that they're leaning towards, but I don't know. Staccato, do you think that's a good plan? I don't. I think you need to get outside of the company, and again, I think that's also what VR was saying last night too. But I think you have to get well outside the company because otherwise you're just doomed for more disaster, in my opinion. Um, and again, thank you for the super chat. But yeah, it did help a little bit. I just don't know for how much longer. SFX, I want to say thank you to you. Staccato, thanks for doubling up again for a total of 30 in Culture Casino cash. That's generous. Thank you. Ruby Hoove for adding another $2 to her gifted subscribership. And Tina Guzman for $2. Thank you, Tina. Saying for $2, congrats on 25K. 30K is just around the corner. I believe that. I'm very positive now. I've got great friends supporting me. I have all of you, which I really truly appreciate. We are going to officially have a 25K celebration. This kind of isn't it, so but I appreciate the thank yous or the congratulations. And I'll say thank you to them. But no, we're gonna have an official 25K stream because I'm going to wear the Hobo Gandalf outfit for you. So that's a week from Saturday. We just got rated by the great Follow the Bradleys Fun over there. So thank you, Ron and family. I appreciate it. And you should follow the Bradleys Fun. Ron's a great dude. They do great things. We're blessed with amazing people. I just want to say thanks to all of you. I got a wonderful member chat from our good friend Hoove. In fact, and I got one over. I got a super. I got to get over to on the Green Machine, and I'll get there in just a moment. But Hoove sends his 5-month membership saying, "Congrats on 25K subscriptions, my friend. Couldn't have happened to a nicer or harder working guy. For 50K subs, you should consider corporate culture. CC in a suit and a tie. Oh yeah, I can definitely do that. I don't know about clean shaven, but I will definitely have. I'll definitely head over to the shop and get the hair styled a bit. Although it's now shoulder length, so we're getting closer to the desired length before I start really focusing on hair care, so that I can donate it because we'll be doing that again probably now. Won't the next time I donate won't be nearly as short, but I do try to do that once a year. It's going to be a little longer than a year this time around because he really took off a ton. But thank you, Hoove. You are amazing. I appreciate your support the last 5 months. Um, let's see. Okay, so over on the Green Machine, we have the beautiful deep ball, gifting 5 culture casino cash. Hail culture on the 25K now to do the same on the Green Machine. I'd love to. I need to actually focus on getting dropping things on the Green Machine. So I think I'm going to start dropping vids like the same day if I can over on Green Machine because it really does help. And we got one more. We got one more over on the Green Machine. The Green Machine. Um, Here it is for one Culture Casino cash. Says, congrats, Culture, on 25K and Hobo Culture stream. I know it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it'll be a good time. Definitely going to chill this room down a lot. So there's that. And finally, we got one more. Congrats from our good friend, Liberty Hall's cat. For 2 Culture Casino cash says, congrats on 25K. Onward and upward. Indeed. Always and always. So thank you, Tipping Barn, Liberty Hall's cat, Deeple for 5 Culture Casino cash, and Weatherman. Thank you, Staccato, DDS, Ruby Hoove, and SFXF314 Sabretooth Raptor. And for all the generous gifted memberships, Gifty. Thank you very much. All right, let's move on. Okay, we got stuff we can talk about, my friends. I'm serious about it. I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm surprised Ben doesn't do the Aflac commercials. That would be funny, right? That'd be memery. Um, let's uh let's look at this one thing. We're going to talk about this definitely on the HCast, your favorite afternoon evening podcast, which comes up right after that Park Place Live, which is coming up next. I think you'll get an automatic redirect there and a raid to head over there. Big Daddy Emirai. Wait, how did I get here? Well, I don't know, but it's good to see you over on the Green Machine, my friend. Yeah, this I want to share this with you. I'm going to do it from a place to hide in the back. Like I said, we will definitely be talking about this over on Mr. H Reviews channel for the HCast later today. But I wanted to share this story with you if you hadn't seen it yet. Apparently, Rotten Tomatoes is adding hot movies to its fresh ranking. So they're changing it again. They're going to try to confuse us all. So you're not going to have verified fresh anymore because that didn't mean anything. Well, now it's verified hot, which also doesn't mean anything. They're just trying to confuse the situation. And look, if they really wanted to do this, they would make it hot, medium, and cold. You know, hot popcorn, hot buttery popcorn, popcorn, and stale popcorn. At least they got the stale right. But that's it. So it's supposed to give more weight to consumer opinions. No, that's the last thing they want. That's absolutely not what this does. This isolates the studio. So understand, hot and verified hot, those are two positive ratings. So two positive, one negative. Not anything. What they're trying to do is remove the consumer influence that the general public has. And they think that this will help with quote unquote campaigns that are negative towards films, review bombing. So, if you want real certified reviews with some nuance to them, you need to check out Criticless. But there's that. So, in order for a film to receive the verified hot designation, it has to have a verified audience score. See, this is still cheating. You have to give them your information in order to be verified at 90%. I think people are just finally realizing there's no value in Rotten Tomatoes. They're just trying to make it seem less damaging. Question is, what are they going to do with all the past ratings? I mean, they went back, it looks as far as Deadpool and Wolverine, Twisters, Bad Boys, Ride or Die, Fly Me to the Moon, and It Ends With Us. Oh, wow. It's also adding the badge retroactively to more than 200 films. Wow. So they're really trying to save complete garbage. Seriously. Yeah. The changes are significant on multiple fronts, no kidding. A high score on either its consumer-centric popcorn meter or critic-centric tomatometer or whatever can make or break a movie. Well, I mean, yeah. So they're like I said, this is all in protection of the studio. Fans love to consult our verified audience score. We don't trust it though, because it's like a bunch of no names with no avatars throwing up a rating. Anyway, it is what it is. But I just thought you guys would get a kick out of that one, since it's just to protect the studios. It's not really consumer oriented, and I think they're trying to pull the eye shade over all of us. Okay, but we got 6 or 7 amazing stories for the HCast later today, including that one, I'm certain, and much more coming up. So do check out the HCast, your favorite afternoon evening podcast. I want to say thank you to Doug 1985. VA loves horror. Being a member for 4 months here. Thank you, my friend. Alien box office 3 million on Monday, then 4 million on Tuesday. Yep, yep. And they've been hiding it. Those numbers weren't reported to the numbers until way late, if at all. Because I looked yesterday, saw nothing. I didn't see anything for Tuesday. I didn't see anything for Wednesday. I mean, if I go back now, maybe they'll be there finally. But I actually had to go on Tuesday. I had to go to Exhibitor Relations, Twitter, to see what the box office was. They're the only one that had it. No outlet was reporting it. The last thing they want to do is, give any weight to what Alien Romulus was doing, which is weird. I don't understand Hollywood these days. You need to celebrate when you actually make money. But there's that. Hey, Sergeant Giratina's in the house. The channel is growing. Grimm's over here. What's up, Inferior? Hot is another word for payola. Well, yeah. Here's the thing. If critics give fake reviews and they can be bought for $5, there's your manipulation. Kalikio Kitty says the right thing. No one truly relies on Rotten Tomatoes. It's true. Hey, what's up, Daryl, bro? I.e., the studios pay for Rotten Tomatoes to promote their Rotten Tomatoes. This is true. I mean, it is all a scam run by Comcast. So, because I believe Fandango's owned by Comcast. I could be wrong. Ah, Big Daddy MRI, he's back. What's this? Rotten popcorn? There should be. Cute Nerd asks a good question. Who takes Rotten Tomatoes seriously? Nobody. Well, I mean, informed people don't. There are people who are not aware about things. By the way, a film's either good or bad when it comes to a rating scale like that. That's why I like nuance in my ratings. I think the 5-star system's the best, but the 1 to 10 that a lot of people use, they think it has more nuance, and it's the one that you'll find over at Criticless. You should check it out. Criticless. John Lovitz. It stakes. Yes. Such a great cartoon. Hey, Dustin Hoggle is here. They're just trying to spray perfume on a pig. Yes. It's a good way to put it. Yeah, it is to make the studios feel better. It's the same thing. It's the Captain Marvel effect, is what we should start calling it. Or more likely investors, because even they admitted they don't have the same number of people going to them as before. They were revealed to be shills. Yep. The minute they allowed themselves to be compromised because of Marvel's big film Captain Marvel, which had to be the biggest, bestest, it had happened before that, but Captain Marvel was the one that really exposed them. And Jason's right. Everything is spent. Speaking of being right, Jason's channel needs some love. So if you're not subscribed to Sci-Fi from ETV, you should be. He gets industry experts that he actually interviews on his channel, including Garabedian and many others that actually track the industry. So he's an incredibly good follow both there and on Twitter. So there you go. And I just want to say once again, thank you all for getting us over the hump, 25K. We actually have almost some breathing room with 32 subscribers, thanks to the my friends in our sphere. So thank you for that. Let's see who else is out there. Davina, the state of film and television criticism and game journalism, to a greater extent, is truly dire. I know. That's why I really like the work we're doing over at that game place. And hopefully, I'm able to convince both Pro and Jonas into doing a journalism side of that. like maybe an extension or an offshoot of that Park Place digital media site. I think I think we could get a couple of people to contribute to both things, or maybe have the stories be interchangeable when it comes to gaming. Um, but yeah, yeah, there's more out there. Weatherman, Weatherman's headed out. Thanks for being here, Weatherman. Be safe, my friend, and thank you for the $1 in Culture Casino Cash. We got Q2 Cast TV out there for 11 months a member, saying, congratulations on reaching 25K. Thank you for that, my friend. And here it is right here, what I just said. Amazing. Uh, I think if, what's his name? Bronfman, I think if his offer is taken, I don't think they'll break it up. If Skydance does, I think they'll sell off the CBS side of things to Warner Brothers if they can, which I think they can. Is Liberty Halls out of here? What happened, Jill? What's up, Jill? Who's I got all these great people here. What's happening? Or y'all just headed to work and stuff? I don't know. I'm not being able to keep up with the chat. It's moving pretty fast. Trying to catch up, guys. I needed to shave today. JB Spook Review. Most people don't even know how Rotten Tomatoes works. That's also true. I'm trying to catch up with you guys who are cooking. Kaliki Oki. What's up, Kaliki Okedi? What movie score critic do you trust besides the obvious critic list? IMDb kind of works okay. Metacritic is probably your safest bet overall, outside of critic list, which is first and foremost. But yeah, we just need more people on critic list, to be honest. We really do. The more people over there, the better. The movie scores will be more reliable. You know, you get a broader score range. I mean, that's always for the best, right? But I think Metacritic probably. Um, I tell you what's really predictable. Um, when you get the ratings from Post Track or whatever, when you see films that are rated, like when you see a film that's rated a B or lower, believe the score, because there's a decent chance it's pretty awful. But again, that's responses right out of the theater from people who just saw a film. They also give you the demographic breakdown and stuff like that. So thank you, Big Daddy MRI. Work is waiting. See you. Take care of yourself. Thank you. The boss man's leaving. Ah, ba, 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 somebody just said, why couldn't they give us a Rogue movie uh, in the vein of Captain Marvel? That would have been amazing, right? I still think the fan film of Gambit and Rogue together, that's on YouTube. You can go watch it. I still think that's one of the best. Just like I think that the Gordon short film that's done by somebody in our sphere. Um, that's also on YouTube. That thing's genius too. I mean, I did an interview with the creators there, and I was blessed to do so because they did a remarkable job on the film. Um, so I mean, I like you said, I'm always stoked. I'm always stoked with fan films that really resonate, that really adhere to the lore and stuff like that, and they're done on a budget. They don't cost much. You don't. It does. We spend too much money on these movies, or I should say, the studios do. Hey, Luke, good morning. Good to see you. Lululaza, what's up? Donovan Bradford. Which would be ironic if CBS is sold to Warner. Yep. Yeah, that's just my speculation. If, like I said, if it goes to Bronfman, I can't say his name. If it goes to him for that $6 billion, it's going to stay in one piece. I mean, there's no upside to breaking it up. I mean, and how would you? Who would you? You know, essentially, you're getting linear television assets. You're getting an enormous catalog of things you can sell forever. Which is why it blows my mind that everybody decided we need a streaming service. Well, you're dumb, which I've been saying since the streaming services started their war, the streaming war. So, oh, I'm sorry, Jill. Um, Sometimes people get all up in their feels about politics, and the politics might become a form of religion to them. And if you go against their religion, then you're a heretic. You know, just silly. I have friends of all faiths. Not gonna drive me away from them. Hillis Mallory, how you doing? Oh, hello. Well, hello. Let's see. Maestro Chi asked the pertinent question here. What kind of genius goes to see a movie based solely on the critics say about it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What else we got out there? Ah, Liberty Halls is headed to the grocery. Be safe. Be safe, my friend. I'm trying to catch up with everybody, but we're gonna wind down early because I'm going to be on That Park Place live with Jonas and everybody, and you're going to be redirected over there, believe it or not. So can't wait to hang out with everybody over there. Matt G, it's good to see you, my friend. Penny found you. I think I caught up. Oh, Donovan Bradford. I think studios getting into streaming is similar to people getting into e-commerce through YouTube. It looks like fun, seems easy, but lacks critical info to succeed. This is so true. You know, I mean, we started our own merchandise site, and before we knew it, it was way, you know, beyond what we thought it was as far as work and everything else, trademarks, everything else that we had to get, all of that. So, um, yeah, I think you're right. You know, I think streaming was a big mistake. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, no, we got to call it quits. I got to get some stuff ready for the show today. Plus, we have the HCast that shows up right afterwards, so we have a lot to do. So I'll be hanging out with Jonas and Vash, and hopefully lose Ghost. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Hopefully you do too. So what's going to happen next is if you're on the tube, you're going to be automatically redirected to that show, which starts in 36 minutes. I hope to see you all there. Be sure to hit a like over there and turn notifications on in case you navigate away to watch the video I released this morning, which is more, news. Good news. I like giving good news. On that note, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others. Thank you for all the generosity and well wishes on 25K. And until next time, see ya. Oops, wrong button.